Okay, we're back. So we were talking about, I was talking about where I see there's probably a large imbalance. The way women have been somewhat, I don't want to use the word forced. The way our world operates in the workplace and beyond has, I think, while it's made us strong and it's made us realize our personal power, it has also shifted us to be, in my opinion, in a bit of a masculine energy. And so that's what the topic is tonight. To set back, soften, receive, be in a feminine energy. Appreciate your body, appreciate your soft, womanly physique. Stop striving not to be your best. I don't really know. I don't want to say stop striving. I'm continually striving. That's the point. But you can do it in a more balanced, receptive energy, softer, confident energy. I think that's the best way to say it. Confident, yet soft, receptive. You can do both. So you know, I think this would help the world balance kind of back out, Men need to step up and take their position. And by that, I do not mean dominating women. By that, I mean doing what they should do in a relationship, as fathers, as partners. Get back to actually respecting women. Do you know how many times men are just outwardly aggressive to women on a daily basis, to the ridiculous point? Like, what are you trying to do, though? Are you just going to get out and fight women? Is that what we're doing now? I had some guy get so mad at me because I wasn't driving fast enough the other day, because I had to slow down to make a turn, to the point where he literally basically ran me off the road and then took off. Now, had he not taken off, because he was actually a big wuss, that's why he did that. It's a little perfect segue. So what's happening is he's acting like a little bee. He's acting like he was acting in his feminine energy. Matt, I'm gonna just like a temper tantrum and then take off. Like, are you the woman or the man? Seriously though. If you got the balls enough to try to run, sorry, I said that, I don't know if that's allowed on here, to try to run me off the road, let's see what happens next. Stop, get out, approach me, do what you're acting like you're trying to do, to be aggressive to me, and let's see what happens, if you really want to take it there. But can you understand how now I became, because of the way that person, his aggression towards me as a woman, I had to get in aggressive mode, right? I had to be ready to defend myself. This is what's happening out on the street. Like, what happened? mean, do you think when I was growing up as a younger person, I saw a bunch of men trying to get out and fight women on the street? No. They would literally be embarrassed about that. If anyone would see them try to act like that towards a woman. Now it's like common. I mean, this is the shift I'm talking about. What in the world, though? What in the world? Puts women into a warrior mode to where they can't settle in and be. I had one situation where the partner had domestic violence issues, okay, and had the nerve to tell me that I needed to be a girl. Now, how on earth am I supposed to operate as a girl when I'm trying to defend myself from somebody who wants to possibly harm me? Help me understand here. So these are the kind of things that started to make me operate in a very masculine vibration. Can you blame us? But you have to heal. You have to recognize what's going on out in the world, and you have to start taking trying to care for yourself, protect yourself, but not let it overtake you to the point where you just start operating completely masculine. This is probably going to offend everybody, but I am sorry, but I just see it, I see it within let's just say I see it within my own life, okay? Let's just say that. We had the Page of Cups, the King of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Magician, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Those are our cards. So the Page of Cups represents new beginnings, creativity, emotional openness, being able to reconnect with your inner child. That's the point for all of us, men and women. Maybe that would help you get back into your correct energy or natural flow state for your gender. Reconnecting with your inner child, positive change, and personal growth. King of Wands is a natural leader, visionary, driven by ambition and confidence. Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment, sense of joy, contentment, happy relationships. The Magician is power, manifestation, transformation, and turning ideas into reality. Eight of Swords is feeling trapped, restricted, unable to see a way out. It can indicate creating your own obstacles, unable to break free from patterns. I'll break this all down, okay? And then the Nine of Pentacles can be financial independence, self-reliance, and enjoying the fruits of your labor. So what I see for this is apparently this is more of a female read tonight, but I think men could get something out of it too, because we can start to recognize the shift, the imbalance in the male and female energy vibrations, like where it's crisscrossing, where it's blurring lines. Reconnect with your inner child. Remember what it feels like to be. If you, I know gender is like a big thing right now. I'm speaking from a woman of, I don't even know what's politically correct, a straight woman who wants to be in her feminine energy, in her receiving mode, in her soft era. Reconnecting with your inner child can help you remember what it felt like before you had to put all these defenses up, before this shift happens where you are so forced in this 3D reality to be protecting yourself continuously until the point where you just get really, too much in your masculine energy. You're forced to act as a king of wands in this society, driven by ambition and confidence. Again, there's nothing wrong with ambition and confidence for either gender, as long as you stay balanced with it. There's a way to do it. There's a way to operate in it as a woman in your King of Wands energy, if you use it correctly and don't let it overtake you. Soften, achieve your 10 of Cups fulfillment, which means you can have the happy life in all the things and your finances and your stability on your own. You can stand on your own 2 feet. You can get things done, all of these things, and still stay balanced in your feminine energy. Or vice versa, if you're a man watching this. All this can be flipped the other direction if you get what I'm saying. Regain your balance as well. Don't be so used to the aggression out there in the world that you're running women off the street, wanting to fight a woman, wanting to compete with a woman. Just balance your energy. Be a magician. This is all coming from our cards. The Magician. Manifest, transform into a more balanced energy. You're the magician. You can do that. It starts here. 8 of Swords. We have been unable to see a different way, creating an unbalanced energy because of just how our society has operated for so long. It's just completely blurred now. The rules. Let me just say, by no means am I talking about like specific rules, like you're the man, you have to do this, and you're the woman, you have to do this. No, that's not what I'm talking about here, just to be clear. I'm talking about more so, I was thinking about women sitting back and enjoying themselves as women. Physically, spiritually, family-wise, just out there in the world, how you present yourself and how you feel about yourself. Get back to soft, receptive energy, loving energy. I realize that it is a competitive world in the workplace we still don't always get equal treatment. There's a way of doing it all and still not taking that outside of your workplace and remaining in that energy with your family and just every other aspect of your life. You might not realize that you're operating like that. I didn't totally until I stepped back and spent time on my own and started to be able to relax. And I know that it's easy for me to say because I don't have people to care for right now outside of myself. I have a family, but they care. They're good. They care for themselves. So I'm fortunate in that I can sit back and relax for the first time in a very long time. And this is how I'm able to see this. Okay? It's just a message I'm putting out there. Then there was the Nine of Pentacles. You see, Nine of Pentacles is enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay? I know we work hard. Ladies, we work really hard. But where you need to balance it out is enjoy, come home, let all that other stuff go, relax, settle back into your more balanced feminine. You can have feminine and masculine energy, we all do. It's just that it's getting out of balance on each side, you know. I almost feel like men sit back and feel like I do. I feel like men are sitting back now feeling like they should receive everything. That all they need to do is go to work. And everything else they should receive. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put down either side. Just trying to help us recognize, especially for women, where we might need to shift a little bit. Okay. So that was good. Thank you. Oh, I feel we've had so much high pollen. You can tell with my eyes again. I feel like a little dizzy tonight. It gets like that sometimes with allergies. We have Hamish McCamish. He says, in life, as in golf, you have to keep your eye on the ball. Exactly. So, keep your eye on the ball. That's fine, ladies. But also keep your eye on the ball as far as caring for yourself and receiving. You don't have to just go. Work out. Go. Kids. Husband. Groceries, this, school. No, you don't. If you want to do all that, that's fine. But you must balance it with some downtime and also being the one to receive instead of the one to do everything. Will help balance you out. You can't do everything. You shouldn't have to. You should also be able to receive, right? From your kids, from your job, from your partners. You receive. Schrodinger's cat says, only two things are infinite, the universe and the superiority of cats. I don't really know how to take that one. The universe is infinite, I guess. I don't know. Take that however you want. I'm going to take it as being the cat is completely split down the middle with white and black. Or light and dark, or shadow and light, male, female. I'm going to use it as male, female. I'm going to use it as yin yang energy. You know what? That's what I'm going to use it as. Balance it out. Right. We're going to get a crystal to maybe give us some help. It says recharge your destiny. Recharge your destiny, labradorite. Sometimes it's impossible to connect with a sense of soul's purpose. Life can feel like dreary trudge from work to the grocery store to your desk piled with bills. Wow, that's on target with what I'm talking about. In those moments when you feel far from magical or mystical, call on labradorite. The Inuit people say that labradorite was an ordinary seeming stone until it was struck open by a mighty warrior. Suddenly, labradorite's matrix was revealed. Inside the ordinary was dancing fire. The lights leaped from the stone into the sky, becoming the aurora borealis. Oh, that's awesome. So awesome. I want to see the aurora borealis really bad. Labradorite reminds you that you are both the ordinary seeming stone and the mighty warrior. You have the power to release your own secret depths and light the night sky with your flame. I love that. So cute, ladies. Yes. And gentlemen. Let's see what else it says. I can't read all this. You'll be here all night. The aurora borealis connects us to heavens. That's a Nordic myth. It's a pathway to the afterlife for the recently deceased, as well as shaman's bridge between our material existence and the planes of pure spirit. This connection to the divine realms is the essence of labradorite. What is my fuel? What lights me up? Journal what comes to you in the moment, as well as noticing dreams and synchronicities. Journaling is a really great activity. And I need to start doing that again. They say you can do pages, like 3 pages every day in a journal of whatever comes to you. It's therapeutic because you can like work out problems that you're not even aware that you're doing it. You just write. Just write whatever happened that day, whatever comes to your mind, and you'll find that you get answers. It's very highly recommended from me. Journal. The fire inside. Reflection. An acorn has everything it needs, all the resources and nourishment, understandings, and patterns to become an oak tree. We are much the same. Everything we are becoming is encoded within us. With light and water and space we grow, but sometimes we get hung up like an acorn caught in a spider's web and unable to reach the ground. We feel like we can't take root. We lose sight of any destiny beyond our daily doings. Yes, ladies, we do. Okay? You're not just meant to go. Start receiving, please. Okay? Like an acorn caught in a spider's web and unable to reach the ground, we feel like we can't take root. We lose sight of any destiny beyond our daily doings, but the pattern is still there, like the fire of labradorite hidden in the ordinary stone. The fire is like the inner child. Inner child. Oh my gosh, see. Thank you. It says, when you were young, did you feel a sense of greater purpose? Can you reach back to that feeling now? You don't need to name your purpose or destiny. Simply feel it and bask in the sensation of having a life's mission. So see, you can have all these things, okay? So labradorite, that would be a good crystal for you. But don't lose your balance. Don't feel like you have to be the male and female in your world. If that's your thing, that's your thing. I think there's a place for both of us in this world. And I would just personally like to see balance, you know, men and women actually appreciating their male and female balance within themselves, and also appreciating each other's differences and loving that, you know, rather than there being so much imbalance that it's coming to the point where we've just lost respect for each other. Okay. Serious. I'm going to watch this back and see if I can make any sense of all of this for you all. I don't know. It makes sense to me. I just think of something, I talk about it, I channel what comes through, okay? And I find the majority of the times the cards back what we're talking about and help me explain it. It's a touchy subject because I don't want anyone to think I am putting anybody down or saying it's anyone's fault. I would say it's comes from our society right now. I don't even know if that's the right word. Just what's going on out there, you know, in the world. Okay. I don't want to offend anyone. Not that I'm scared to speak my mind, because I'm not at all, but that's why I'm up here. All right, it's getting late. I gotta work tomorrow, so take what you can take out of it, and I hope it helps. Or maybe at least just like puts a little something in your mind. Look outside of things, or look at things you may not be paying attention to. Okay. Like the video, it helps. Watch the whole video and not just the short. That would be great. And subscribe if you like the channel, okay? My name's Laura. And like I've said, if you've watched any of my other videos, we talk about different stuff on here every time, okay? It's just whatever's come to me that day or that week, all right, that I feel like I need to talk about. All right, thanks for watching, okay? Have a good night.